may I introduce you, my brothers and sisters, the Cave of the Face, the Cave of the Fairies, also known as the entrance of the fifth gate. The fifth gate is the entrance also of the dragons. But of course, the fifth gate is completely different than that of the dragons. My brothers and sisters, I want to deeply go to explain to you our sign. Our sign will explain to you what the difference is between us and the beings that live there. So, my brothers and sisters, I want to explain to you this one, this little dot that I draw, this little green dot. That is you. That is where you are, all alone by yourself. Here in this gigantic world. Here. So, if you can see it right, that little dot is where you are. Your draconic spirit is lost somewhere in a great emptiness where your dragons don't know where you are. And somewhere your dragons that are very far away, inside of the fifth gate, know still where you are. These others above are on the same line. So this is actually the two dragons on the same line that are still sensing where you are. So they try to connect with you because that is what dragons are. If you are away from them, they will do everything so that they can track you down. They try to track you down, but there is something stopping them. A great force stopping them from finding you. So, and these are the gates that are stopping them from finding you. Somewhere deep inside of yourself, you still know it. You still know that your dragons are there. And your dragons are trying to find you wherever you are. So you might also, and that is what I recommend, try to search them for whatever you are feeling. So you're trying also to work together with them. And with each other, that is what your dragon god and your dragon guardian will do. They will join each other because they are connected to each other. So that is also a dragon god and a dragon guardian. That is also a child and a mother or a father that are trying to find you within the great, great emptiness. So now, maybe combined, that you will find each other better. So if I say to you, if you want to work together with your dragon, then you have to let everything go, and so that you can find your dragon. And that combines in a great energy triangle, an upside down triangle of your dragon god and your dragon guardian and you. You are finding each other throughout the 5 gates that is impossible to reach. But here in this world, it has a lot of gates. Here you can feel the energy of the 5th gate. If you are connected and you are used to the energy of the 5th gate, if you are here where I'm sitting here, you can feel that energy is great. And that is where where nature is at their wildest. And here I'm in the forest, a forest with a lot of caves. And this cave as well is wherever nature is wild, there are a lot of gates opened. Even in the deepest of the oceans, there are the gates of Leviathan inside of the void. This world has so many gates, but here you create the gate yourself. Here in your bedroom, wherever you are the gate. You are a walking gate because you and your dragons are trying to connect with each other. And even though it's still going to be difficult, and there is a center point inside of your triangle that you are trying to connect as well. Inside of the great triangle, you, your dragon, and your dragon guardian are working together. So here in the middle of it, after 2 gates further, your dragon god and your dragon guardian are trying to work together so that they can always try to reach you. And that is where I thought that it ends. But in fact, you can go further. You can go way further. You don't only have to find your dragon guardian and your dragon god only by themselves, but you can also go into the middle and to have oneness. And that is the meaning of your dragon eye, so that you are combined, one together, through seeing each from each other through the same eye. What you are doing with the dragon eye is in fact impossible. And that is also why you can feel so much connected to them, and because you are one together. You are looking through the same eyes. In ancient times, they are calling this the dragon eye. The dragon eye that, and every single dragon eye of ourselves is going to be different, because there is another dragon god that might find you. There is another dragon guardian, and dragons can be so different, that is trying to find you as well. So inside of your dragon eye, you are doing the impossible, and that is where we have to use magic for. We have to use manipulation. We have to use our love for our dragons to break through all of these fences, all of these gates together. But your love for the dragon is actually doing that. It's much more stronger than you might even wonder yourself. How strong am I? You are so strong that you are breaking all of these gates to be together. But there is one problem, and that is why there is a why inside of it. This why, because however nature does, normally you are not allowed to do that. But because of the center of it, you are working together so well. Because of this, you are able to do that, because every dragons are, that is what dragons are. They are great manipulators. Whatever they are doing, it's manipulation at its purest. The oldest form of magic that you are doing with breaking through all of these 5 gates. The 5 gates, and every single gate, wherever you go through, is a different lifetime of yourself. That is why sometimes you might see other beings connecting to you, other beings, because every single lifetime that you have gone through, you are born in something different. Now you are a human, but every single other lifetime you could be something else. But here in the end, you are the dragon. You are still carrying the dragon spirit by yourself, by inside of yourself. The dragon spirit is with you. And a lot of people as well, they are connected to the fae, like here in this cave. Here in this cave, it has so much energy inside of it, that you sometimes, here in this place, the villagers that lived here for a long time, they are actually afraid to come here, because at night they can see lights coming out of this place. So they were actually afraid of that the fae were going to harm them if they interrupt them. So a lot of people also disappeared in this forest wherever they went. But yeah, of course, these are legends. These are local legends. But a lot of people, especially the older people, they still believe in that fae things. But to come back, there are a lot of dragon gates inside of this world. Many natural dragon gates. I don't know where, but it's mostly where nature is at her strongest. Because that is what dragons are. They are so much connected to nature. Even the dragon gods themselves are the embodiments of the elements. And so also, once you are connected, you will feel your element. You will feel the strongest element that goes through you. Is it fire, water, air, earth? I don't know, but you can have all 4 of them combined, of course, but there will always be one element that is stronger to you, and you will find it out much more if you are much more connected to each other. So yeah, this is actually an explanation of what everything means inside of our dragon's eye. Of course, a lot of people see this as some kind of a bad omen or bad sign, but that is not a sign. This is your sign. This is your sign. This is your connection with your dragons. Your dragons are always with you because of this, because of that sign. Some people on the dragon's path, they understand this very much, and they try to have a tattoo with them. If you want to connect with your dragon, then draw this underneath your bed. Draw this underneath your dragon altar, or maybe you want to sign it on your hands, or maybe somewhere else close by, maybe as a necklace, because you can also buy this as a necklace. But this sign is actually the sign of you and your dragons. That is even impossible. Even death cannot erase the memory and energy and feelings of your own draconic spirit. That your dragons will always find you, no matter how many lifetimes away that you are. You will always be found. Your dragon will always find you, and it's up to you to accept it. Accept your dragon and accept the dragon god. Accept your path. Accept your fate, in fact. Accept everything. And that is what the dragon's eye is all about. The dragon's eye is about fate, friendship, is about connection, it's about nature, it's about your dragon spirit, it's about acceptance, it's about love and desire, it's about every single thing about this. When people fall down before the cross or maybe on another religious symbol, it's always going to be a religious symbol. A lot of people don't mind what it actually means. They will fall down and hopefully they will have something in return. This is not simply a symbol that you can just kneel down before. This is a symbol that is the description of you and your dragons combined. You and your dragons. You, in this case, you are a hydra. You are a hydra, you have one body, but three heads. Your dragon god, your dragon guardian, and the dragon spirit that lives with you. And that is the entire meaning of what you see here. So if you put your hand on this, it will recognize you. It will recognize whatever connection that you have with your dragons. If you want to connect so well with your dragons, then use this. Use this, but don't use it, don't see it like some kind of a religious symbol. See it as a description of who you are. A descriptions of you and your dragons.